Imagine having a nightmare in the land of dreams. Sounds so comical. In a cosmic sort of way. Anyways, I'm sure you want to know what the plot is. I really don't. I just want to jump straight into the action. This is the plot right here. Kirby eats a guy with a sword, and that's really about it. I'm pretty sure Kirby's gonna do some terrible things with that sword. He's gonna try opening a tuna can with it, and it's not gonna end too well for the entire city that he's living in. Can I also say that it feels really weird playing a Nintendo game with a PS4 controller? I mean, generally speaking, it feels weird, but on a Nintendo game, man, like this is like existentially weird. Like, I can't provide a proper example. Hey there, how you doing? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a conversation starter. Just chucking a bomb at somebody. So yeah, I'm playing Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland on an emulator, and then bam, suddenly bomb thrown in my face. I feel like I should go to a confessional after this stream and be like, Heavenly Father, I have sinned. I played Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland on an emulator. Now I'm getting canceled on Twitter. It'd be more understandable if I was like, you know, playing Metroid Dread on an emulator or just like the more recent games, but for a game that came out in the early 2000s, I feel is, you know, it's more justifiable. It's not really easy to find retro games nowadays, and plus I'm pretty sure that they're getting scalped, like actual copies.
Hey, you wanna play Sonic the Hedgehog on your good old classic Sega Genesis?
Give me $110, bitch. Speaking of bombs, I'm gonna go throw some bombs at people now. I'm no better than that Poppy Bros. Oh, and I'm also gonna do it with a good old-fashioned skillet. This is how a real man makes his spicy food. Yeah, and that yellow boy couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle their spicy food. Nobody can handle their spicy food. There's only one person that can handle spicy food, and that's me, the original Kirby. Those three are supposed to be my allies in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror? What the hell? The downside of the sword ability in this is that you can't do that cool, like, combo attack thing, where it's like, you go with the sword. It's 2021, and I think I just made a Joe joke. I've never watched JoJo, so I wouldn't be able to discern any Joe jokes at all. The only JoJo I know is Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. You know, the good Powerpuff Girls. Not the stupid remake that they decided to create. Ah! A museum! And I can actually go into it for free. What the hell? No, I see. It's it's one of those museums where you have living people inside of glass cages. I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna have to go. I can't support that kind of misbehavior. I didn't know there were traffickers in Dreamland. At least, not up until now. Oh yeah, Mr. Frosty. Hey, man. Yeah, your ass would be perfect in the unethical museum that I went to. It would bring in so many tourists. My favorite part about Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland is the fact that they actually have to compartmentalize the elemental abilities. I don't know why they decided to separate them like that. It was kind of a weird decision at the time. Yeah, I have like one copy ability where I just become the king of ice. And for some reason this isn't a part of it.
What a lovely couple. Say, I wonder who's gonna be the boss of level 1.
I can speculate. That's all I can do is speculate. Oh, hey, Wispy Woods, do you know where I can find the boss of this level? It certainly can't be you. Ice Cream Island, and you're thinking about things that aren't ice cream. I decided to bring my winter jacket with me to the beach. To be fair, it is November. It's best to be cautious when going to the beach. I don't want to get hypothermia. I don't want to touch cold sand. I don't want my skin to come into contact with it. Warm sand is one thing, but cold sand, I'm sure it feels really awkward. Minigame. Kirby's Air Grind. Nice. Wait a second, can I actually change the difficulty of this? Well, I think it's too late now. Ow, ow. Yeah, I'm very good at grinding on the rails. I am an epic skater boy. I did it! I got first place! And I got a bonus too, incredible. I'm never racing again. Decided to go the extra mile and wear my winter jacket in a desert. And now we got Wheelie. Welcome back, Wheelie. Goodbye, Wheelie. I don't really care much about, you know, trying to... Oh, no. Okay, you know what? Oh, fuck. I wanted to wear a cool hat instead, but I made the mistake of not eating the wheel in time. That's how you get a cool hat. It's like you're going to like a derby or something, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a tire eating contest, and whoever gets first place gets this nifty hat. You can tell your friends and family and all those around the world that you decided to eat a tire, you miserable waste of space. Oh, we're doing another bomb minigame, and it's forcing me to play it on level 1. What, you think I'm some kind of amateur at Kirby? Honey, I've been playing Kirby ever since I was 4 years old. Oh, we can ignore that. Awesome. I'm getting harassed at the beach by a bunch of crazy people with weapons. This guy's got a giant fork up here. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, use that as a weapon. This is why I don't go to the beach anymore. You always run into a cavalcade of unpleasant characters. The angry mom with her infant daughter, the guy who's like really overweight and he's trying to get like an attractive girl's attention. And then there's the motherfucker that just keeps shooting lasers all over the place. This is the result of lasers. You see this cloud right here? Filled with holes. The clock is here, and the clock wants me to know that it's time to get out of bed. But I don't want to get out of bed. You can't make me get out of bed. I'll just keep shooting more lasers at you until you cease all function. That's usually what a laser's intended purpose is, right? Well, I know the lasers that come out of those blasters in Star Wars. I know what their purpose is. They're not lasers, they're phazon energy bolts. I don't care what they are. I just call everything that has a light to it lasers. I saw this LED lamp and I was like, man, that's a crazy laser. Oh no, my hands are burning, please send help. Okay, I gotta talk about the mountain real quick. It's really important that I do. Does anyone else feel like that the mountain, like from this position and from this angle, that it looks like a hand giving us the middle finger? And there's like a swirly funnel around it. It's like observing a mystical middle finger. A mystical middle finger from the mountains of Dreamland. Oh look, we have more mountains that are flipping us off. I am Superman. Get it? Because I'm flying up into the sky and I have a cape. I will say that the capes kind of consider them to be impractical due to the nature of them getting stuck in airplanes and stuff. Still, I can't believe they nerfed high jump in the recent patch. Like, I remember when I was able to use it last time, I could do it as I was still in the sky, but now you have to like wait for a recharge time because you gotta fall back to the ground. So does this take me to a shortcut? Why do I feel like it takes a lot longer to get to level 1 from this room? Because you have to go onto the warp star and you have to like freaking fly all the way over here. I could just go into level 1 and it would just take me into the next freaking world. Like the door to the next level is literally right here. Look at this dude. He's trying to express his creativity and passion in his story through art. Little does he know that I don't really care much for art. If I was 12, I would probably struggle a little more than I am now. This game is really easy. The butter building. Kirby, you gotta be really careful. Like, your hands will get greasy from all the butter. This place looks more like a dilapidated establishment than an actual building comprised of butter. I don't see a hint of butter here at all. It's just more false advertising from HAL Laboratory and Nintendo. I mean, you thought them, like, forcing you to play a Switch game for, like, $50 a year was scummy. You should have seen what they called their levels in Kirby games. Alright, I gotta do this. Oh, hey look, it's a button I didn't actually press. How fucking depressing. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Can I be honest? I made a pun that was actually done by accident. You thought Nintendo was scummy before. Look, they were copying Sonic the Hedgehog. This is my cosplay of Miles Prower, Tails the Fox, and my two tails. Ah, yes, sending your newborn children to do your job for you. I see that you are a very pragmatic person. They made Bugsy extra thick in this. And a little creepy. I have to admit, this sprite, you know, in some spades, goes into the uncanny valley. This isn't ultimate thickness, this is just, like, the dark, twisted kind of thickness. The kind of thickness that should be considered forbidden. It sounds like whenever Kirby gets hit, like, you can hear them gasping in pain. It's like, Kirby gets, like, a little lighthearted slap, and it's like, okay, that actually hurt my throat a little bit. Doors. Doors in which I'm forced to make decisions. Meta Knight, we really need to stop having confrontations like this. Look, man, if you just want to talk, talk. Don't send your soldiers to do your work for you. Just, let's have a conversation. Just open your heart and we can resolve things together peacefully. Maybe he's kind of right though to send in his guards because I probably would just go in for the attack anyway. Because I'm more ruthless than him. I'm more ruthless than Meta Knight could ever be. On the outside, Kirby is a pink puffball, very fluffy, filled with joy. But you want to know what the sickening reality is? He's not filled with anything. Like, his soul is... there is no soul. All there is just a void. And the only thing that can fill it is unadulterated violence and artisanal smoothies. My favorite flavor of artisanal smoothies would have to be raspberry with wooden chips. Makes me feel like I'm back in the 1800s. Without all the, you know, the stuff that was like, you know, more appealing in the 1800s. But at the same time, it makes me feel like I'm also in the 21st century without the, you know, the unfavorable stuff that's in 2021. Hey, look, it's a big button. I'm gonna press it. It just feels nice. Pressing a button, not knowing what it does. It could have been the button that activates the nukes, and I would have zero clue that that would be the case until suddenly I walk outside and everything is on fire. Yeah, so we got some ghosts with sunglasses. It's like if you decided, hey, I'm gonna take my favorite basketball. I'm gonna put like some toilet paper all around it, wrap it all up in toilet paper. You know, close it in with like a couple of rubber bands here and there, and then give it some sunglasses to make it look extra rad. I've done hours worth of practice. I think I've gotten a lot better. Shit. My life is falling apart. I only got in second place this time. I was getting so much better, I thought. Oh, nice. It's the sun and the moon. They're very cool. What are you gonna do, Mr. Sun? You're just gonna shoot your death lasers at me, of course. This feels like an allegory to, the sun and the moon. No. Oh god, that was awkward. I destroyed the sun. And I also destroyed the moon. Sometimes, in order to settle a dispute, you have to do it yourself instead of going out into space and hiring a marriage counselor.